feel really hot. I think my pain meds are just kicking in. So apologies if I start sweating. And that noise is Patch. I think she wants to go outside, but you're going to have to wait. You can't just go outside just because I've started a live. But what I'm going to do today is a little bit of liquid latex magic for you. And we're going to do a slashed throat. It's so easy to do. And you don't need very much to do it either. I'm just getting some bits prepared. So, the most important thing you're going to need is liquid latex, because everything else you can improvise. So I'm just going to put a little bit in my bowl. Hi Sarah, I've been motivated by the team going live, and I thought I'm going to go live. I could lie on the sofa and feel sorry for myself, or I can go live. Happy Halloween, Rico. So, liquid latex in a bowl. Now, my stuff is really runny because it's more for mould making. So, but I can work with it. I'm going to work with that. And then you're going to need tissue. So, I'm going to start off because I'm going to do a slash throat. And I've never actually done this on a phone before, so this could be interesting. I haven't charged up my iPad in a bit. So, I can't see very well. I'm just going to start off putting some liquid latex on. Tissues are harder to tear in a straight line than you might think. Now, this one's a 4-ply, so I want to get it down to a 1-ply. And I'm going to start putting that on. And we're going to build this up thick enough to cut it into a slash neck. So I'm just going to peel the excess off the side. I have to set up a mirror as well, bear with. Doesn't that do? No, that won't do. Right, I might have to do it a bit like this so I can see. Okay. I've got a hairdryer as well, just because this stuff can take a while to dry, especially the thicker we start to get. So I'm going to need that so that we're not sitting here all day. Now I do have a liquid latex sensitivity, and it's a really common allergy to have. So if you're going to use it, please make sure you do a... Hi Glenn! Oh, you're in Vietnam? Ooh! You're watching this in Vietnam. See, we get all over the world. Yeah, you can have quite... It's a really common allergy, latex. So you need to really patch test yourself before using this. Because it's not pleasant. So literally as soon as I'm done, I'm going to rip it off, because otherwise I'm going to have a red neck and look like I've been strangled like I did last time I did this. And I get really itchy really quick as well. So just gonna a bit more now, get some more tissue. What's everyone doing for Halloween now? I've got to take little Austin trick-or-treating. I don't know where I'm going to get the energy from. I'm going to have to. I'm going to suffer for it tomorrow. He is so excited. He's been asking me when Halloween is since probably the day after last Halloween. I think he gets a little, well, not quite as excited as Christmas, but almost. He bloody loves it. Bloody loves Halloween. But then so do I. I think that's probably why he does. You know, in the olden days where I had no responsibilities, Halloween was a must-have night out for me. Those that knew me back then would have seen me in all kinds of construction outfits, mostly centering around being a Catwoman or wearing some kind of PVC or something tight, and often borrowing my friends' thigh-high, like prostitute boots. So now, cotton wool. To help thicken it up, I'm patting cotton wool over, really thin bits of cotton wool over where I've put the tissue, and I don't need my hair in there. It's because my hair's falling out. So it's going everywhere, it's going onto my slash neck. We could end up with a different look. We could go for a werewolf slash neck look. That might be interesting. So I'm going to put some more liquid latex. Yeah, one thing you'll probably want to do is wear old clothes or put a towel. I think last time I did just put a towel around there, because things can get a bit drippy and then they're not very easy to get off. liquid latex is in. And for those of you that have never used liquid latex, it smells like Copydex. Do you remember Copydex glue? It smells fishy. You should use it in a well ventilated area, so I've been told. But I'm not one for sticking to the rules. Yeah, because this is a bit runny, it dries quite tight as well. So what I'm going to do now, just to speed it up, is just blow dry my neck a bit. Or we'll be here all day. I've got my trusty hairdryer. It won't work now, I said that, will it? I don't want it on hot. I want it... Still a bit sticky, but it's fine because it's not finished yet. Need a couple more layers of tissue paper. Undo this. Is that going to be? That'll be just about right. Just take this bit off the side. Yeah, what is everyone doing for Halloween? If you don't have kids, are you doing something fun? I want to go out. Wouldn't that be nice? Out like the old days and do something crazy. Went to some wicked Halloween parties back in the day. All you UK garage fans. I think it was the Twice as Nice ones that were the good ones. They were fun. You know, those parties where everyone makes a real effort. Not your standard stuff. Real effort was required. Yeah, because one year I had massive angel wings. Took me forever to source them. I bloody love those. Kept them for years till they got really tatty and then sort of fell apart and died a death. Is that going to be enough? Everyone's very quiet today. Why are you so quiet? Why are you quiet? Talk to me. I want to hear you. Or is it that boring? This bit's a bit dull. But then it will start to come together soon. I'm basically creating a second layer of skin so that I can cut it and put gore and crap coming out of it. I'm already starting to feel the itch though. That's the only problem. I can feel the burn. It gets a little worse every time I do it. So one day I'm probably going to need an EpiPen or one of these lies. But until then, we'll just keep going. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger or gives us a stronger allergic reaction next time. Whatever way you want to look at it. Yeah, the front bit's going to be cutting it. I always struggle with that and I feel like I'm going to cut my neck open. It's going to be exciting. Will I or will I not slit my own throat? Oh, stinks. Proper stinks. You can get liquid latex from anywhere, but at the moment, but I found some of the ones that you get from some of the shops are really dried up inside. So I got an extra running one because I know that it will probably go thicker over time, but it means it's going to last longer for me. And just make the drying time a little longer. How is this going to turn into something else? I love the magic of special effects makeup. It's kind of cool. Right, let's give this another dry. I want to make sure I've got enough latex because I did this not long ago. I didn't have enough latex around the bottom, and then my slit throat started lifting at the bottom. We didn't want that. I'm just going to put a little bit more on. It's not as thick as I would normally go, but for saving time, so you don't get too bored, I'm going to try cut it while it's a bit thinner than normal. I just want to give it a bit more stretch around the bottom, because it stretches when you start cutting, because you have to pull it away from your skin or risk slitting your own throat. I don't feel like dying today. I'm pretty high on pain meds, but I think I want to live another day. I'm joking, because I don't want to die. But yeah, I'm pretty high. It's probably why I think it's a good idea to put something on my skin that I'm allergic to. I wouldn't say it's a full-blown allergy, but I definitely have a sensitivity. Although it depends where you put it. Put it some places, it's like full-blown allergy. I can see I'm going red. And get this on quick, get it off quick. And you don't want to get it on your hair, because it will rip your hair off straight with that. Right, let's do another quick one. Still a little sticky. Hang on, I need a sip of drink. It's thirsty work. I know. What's that? Oh no, it's okay. The little mirror keeps falling down. Oh, there's my scissors. I need those. Almost there, just a bit sticky. Whew, hard work. Yes, I don't just drink Diet Coke anymore. I've started drinking a lot of water as well. But I need a little kick to get me going. I don't have tea or coffee, so don't shout at me for my Diet Coke. Going to do, if it's not dry enough, this is going to be a total waste of time. This is when it gets fun, because I am going to cut my neck. I'm not going to cut my neck, but this is why This bit's the scary bit. It's the scariest bit. What I'm trying to do is pull a bit away from my skin so I can start cutting. Ooh, ooh. Try and do this in a little mirror just underneath. If I can get a little bit picked off. There we go. Get a bit started and then we can get in. Should be easier for me to cut this time because I have done it thinner than normal. You don't need to worry about getting it in a straight line. You just got to worry about not slitting your own throat. And it would help if you actually had sharp scissors. My scissors are completely blunt. I can't afford to lose any blood being so anemic. We do not want to lose any blood today. Ooh, so scary. It's actually better being a bit thinner than normal. I might do it this thing thin in future. I probably, the first few times I've done it too thick. Scary. Don't cut your throat. Don't cut your throat. I'm not going to cut my throat. See, my scissors are completely blunt. They're useless. Right. I haven't got any others. So, I'm just having to make do. I keep glancing up to look for comments, but I better not. Because I don't want to cut my throat whilst looking at... I can't cut my throat. These scissors can't even cut flipping paper. If you can hear that strange licky noise, that is the dog, not me. Hang on. You know, you get these twizzlers in and prise it away from my skin inside, because then it'll be easier to cut. I know, it's proper not fun. Here we go. Here we go. We're in. Right, now to make this hole look more gaping, first I need to cut a bit more up this side. Ow! Joking. Oh, come on. I'll do a little bit more up this side. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is cut some of this skin flap off so it's more gaping. Don't cut yourself. How did you die? Oh, I just cut my own throat when I was anemic doing Halloween makeup. You can see how red I'm going now. This is what I mean. If you have a latex allergy, don't do this. Why is that red? Oh, it's my tweezers. I must have had something on my tweezers. I was like, have I cut myself? No. See, it's a bit more gaping now I've done that. Okay, so I've got this really cheap, crappy little palette that actually came from the Co-op, but you can use anything, liquid lipstick, anything. But I'm just going to take this dark red and start putting it inside my flap. I don't know what this stuff's going to be like. I might have to revert back to liquid lipstick. Start putting this inside. Oh, and I've done it in a different order to normal. Normally, actually, we start out and make our skin coloured first. Let's do that. Let's go for skin coloured thing. Skin coloured skin. So I'm just taking my Unique foundation. And then I'm going to take my concealer. I'm just going to put it really thick. Cover up all my red as well. Put it really thick over where I put the latex. Now you're going to want a foundation that's darker than your normal, because the latex is very white underneath. You can see how it doesn't necessarily look the same colour as the rest of you. Get some concealer. Get my concealer brush. Now, it doesn't matter too much if it's not going to match, and I'm not going to make this darker with makeup, because we're going to put so much blood on and bruising around it that it's actually going to blend in anyway. I'm just going to lift up and go around the inside a little bit. I can't get my neck flap open. There we go. So I'm going to continue trying to fill up the inside with this, so I may have to go and grab a liquid lipstick. Oh no, this will do. I'm poking this into my slash. Looks like a little mouth. It's pretty cool. I'm going to get that in there. Then I'm going to get some of the black, because I want to darken this up, give it some more depth. I'm going to put some fake blood on in a bit. I want to get this as dark and gaping woundy as possible. Okay. More red. I'm going to rub this red and black around the outside as well. More red. Then I'm going to do, I've got two palettes here. Palette 5, we need some of the purple. I'm going to use a blending brush to start putting this on around the outside. I'll start making it looking a bit bruised and sore. I'm going to get some of the pinky reddy colour. Insane. I don't know, I already look quite bruised and bad. So then I've got this palette as well, which is palette 1. I'm going to use this to start darkening everything up. Now, it doesn't matter if it looks messy. Messy is kind of what we're going for. I want it to look messy and ill, because I think personally the blood is where this all comes together. You'll see what I mean when we get there. I'm just going to swap brushes. I'm going to take a dark brown and go back on inside my slit throat. I want to make sure it's dark all the way around inside. And that's because I've got like a wax paint in there. This will help set that. You darken up these bits. And this is where the fun begins. It's got our fake blood. I've got a big tube here. There's so many different ones. You can make your own blood using petroleum jelly and like a bit of lipstick or food colouring. Hang on, I need my little mirror. One cannot see what one is doing. Okay, so the first place we're going to go is inside. You can use the same method to put scars on your face, on your cheek. You can slit your own cheeks, do slit ones, slit corners of your mouths, but you just do it on a smaller scale. First, I'm filling up the inside with blood. I always find a cotton bud is really good for this. You can proper drip. And then I want to get a tissue. Where are my tissues? So if you scrunch up a tissue, scrunch it up, then you can like start. This tissue's no good. What's wrong with this tissue? There's no blood on it for a start. Start putting blood, slashing blood everywhere. Because let's face it, you slit your throat or someone else slits your throat, it's going to be pretty messy. There's going to be a lot of blood. And this is why I wasn't too fussed about getting my skin to totally match with my foundation. You're going to put so much blood over everything. It doesn't really matter. So, again, you might want to cover up old clothes if you're doing this, but I've got a million black vests, so I don't really care. Literally a million. Thank you, Primark, for my million black vests. Now I'm going to start letting the blood drip down. I'm literally just running it along the outside of the gap, and I'm going to let gravity do its thing. It will drip when you put enough on. You will drip! Oh, I've got it on my face, haven't I? Oh well. I think it'd be hard not to have it on your face. It will start to drip. There it goes. Now, I just think you'd have a lot more blood if you'd actually slit your throat. But I suppose we're using a bit of poetic license, aren't we? Are we? Oh, thanks, Erica. So easy to do. If you haven't seen, watch the replay. In fact, if you're watching the replay, put #replay. I'm interested to see how many people watch it live versus how many watch the replay. See, it doesn't really matter that my foundation wasn't quite dark enough to cover that liquid latex. If anything, it helps it stand out a bit more, I think. Oh, I do love a good drip. When you move around, it moves as well. It's pretty cool. Just gonna put... Come on, drip. What's wrong with you today? Why aren't you dripping? Normally, it's too drippy. Not today. Come on, drip. Yeah, what I'm missing at the moment is scab blood, which is a lot thicker. So it's not drippy, but that would be extra good to go inside the wound. I've run out. I promise to have some in time for next year. Ooh, look at it dripping. I quite like this blood because it does wash out, so I'm not worried about my clothes with this. Liquid latex, that's not going to wash out as easy. But this blood does. But check on the blood that you buy, whether it's going to come out or not. I don't know, shall we do a face gash while we're here? I don't see why not. I've got more liquid latex in the bottle. Who cares if I have a big allergy? No, I'm not going to do a face one. I've just decided for myself, like, I need to take this off pretty soon. Oh, no. Let's get some more drips. I want some more drips. Come on. You can do it. Drip for me. Drip. There you go. That'll do. You get the idea. I could sit here and keep dripping it all day, but I think we've got the idea now. Oh, and we've got a low battery. Low battery, that's no good. So, yeah, that's pretty painful looking. I'm dying. Yeah. Don't worry, I haven't actually lost any real blood, even though it's tricky cutting that throat. But that gives you a good idea. And you can use that to, like I say, do scars on your cheeks, scars on your scars, anywhere, slashes anywhere, mouth slashes. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be back tonight to talk about special deals that are ending today. So I'll see you then. Bye.